Hey everyone. Now, usually I don't talk music, but sometimes you hear a band that is just so bad that you wonder how this band sells any records and how they get radio airplay. And I'm going to talk about this band called 21 Pilots. And it's one of those bands because they are possibly one of the most dullest, blandest, and forgettable bands I've heard on the radio. I mean, let's talk about their beats. They got the generic indie rock beats and rhythms that you've heard about a million times playing in some Target or Walmart or Starbucks or whatever. It's like the kind of music you'd hear in an Apple commercial. It's that kind of generic music, and that's what their music sounds like. And it's very forgettable, it's very generic, it's just dull. I mean, I've heard several of their songs, and I can't tell which song is which by them because they sound the same, but it gets better. Then you got that lead singer, who at first I thought was some ugly woman singer because of how bland it sounded. Then I looked at the picture of the band, and it's these two guys, and one of them has hair dye. Now, you know, if a band has hair dye, you know it's going to be good. And, man, it's just so hard to listen to their music. Like, Jesus Christ. That band is one of the reasons why I carry an iPod whenever I go in the car. I mean, I got my iPod, I'll plug it into the aux jack. This car doesn't have it, but the car I drive everywhere does. I'll plug that in the aux jack, I'll turn it up, and I'll listen to some music that's not bland and boring and forgettable and dull like 21 Pilots is, because, dear Lord, what is their appeal? I don't get it. Like, how does this band have any sort of appeal to them? Because they don't. They're just generic, boring indie rock, but somehow more generic and more bland. Like, Jesus Christ. 21 Pilots is a stupid band. I mean, usually I don't talk about music, because most of the time, it's just generic crap on the radio now, but good Lord, 21 Pilots are some of the worst offenders when it comes to making generic crap, and that's all that needs to be said. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more. That was a quick rant.